Katie from String Expert. Today we're working on part 2 of Devil's Dream. In part 1 we learned about playing double stops and the importance of being really strong when we play double stops in order to make a good first impression. And then we also worked on the first half of learning the notes. So let's start from the beginning and let's play through the first half and then we'll learn the second half of the notes. Here we go, ready? Now let's focus on learning the rest of the notes. So we have open E, A3, A2, C sharp, open E, open A, open E, A2, C sharp, open E. So let's try that. So E, D, C sharp, E, open A, E, C sharp, open E. Let's try that again. E, okay, then the next one we have open A, open E, C sharp, open E, A, G sharp, F sharp, E. So open A, open E, C sharp, open E, A, G sharp, F sharp, E. Let's try it again. Now let's take those two measures and let's combine them. Okay, let's go on. We have D, C sharp, D, F sharp. Now here we're going to do that same trick we learned in the second video. We're going to put our first finger on both strings at the same time. So we have F sharp, B, F sharp, D, F sharp. Let's try that. So we have D, C sharp, D, F sharp, D, F sharp, D, F sharp. Okay, let's try it without me talking. Let's try those three measures all together. Okay, going on, we have B, F sharp, D, F sharp, A, G sharp, F sharp, E. So we have B, F sharp. Don't forget to put your finger down on both tapes. So B, F sharp, D, F sharp, A, G sharp, F sharp, E. Okay, then let's try it without me talking. And let's try that whole line. Struggling, don't worry about it. Sometimes this happens when we're learning music. So when you're struggling like this, what I would recommend doing is just taking a lot of time and practicing this really slowly and getting all the notes right. It's going to make playing faster. It's going to make everything much more efficient the long term. If you don't learn the notes very well and you try and play, it may not work out as well as you hoped. Okay, so going on, we have D, B, C sharp, E, A, E, C sharp, E. And this is the exact carbon copy of what we just learned in the last line. In fact, this whole line is almost exactly the same carbon copy with a few exceptions. So let's learn it. So we have D, D, C sharp, E, A, E, C sharp, E. Okay, And then we have A, E, C sharp, E, A, G sharp, F sharp, E. Does it sound familiar? That's right, because we just learned that the line above that. Okay, now the next measure is not exactly the same as the measure above it. We start out the same and then we transition into an end phrase. So we have D, C sharp, D, F sharp, E, D, C sharp, D. Let's try that again. So you have D, F sharp, D, F, E, D, C sharp, D. Let's try the whole two lines up until this point. Let's learn our last measure. So we have A, F sharp, E, F sharp, A, C, A. Now it's slightly different because every time we play the melody, we want to have a little bit of a different variation. That's why the measure at the end is just a little bit different. So let's try that again. We have A, F sharp, E, F sharp, let's try this whole two lines. The next section is the main melody, just played over again like we did in the beginning. So let me play it for you. So once you have learned all the notes and you feel like you know them really well, then come back for part 3.